Yeah, I can speak as a founder, I guess, not so much somebody who works. I think as a founder, the biggest struggle is, income, right? Like, it's not always consistent, especially early on, when you're trying to build. Even at the agency, when we were trying to build, it's not like there were months that we would take a salary. There were months like we weren't taking a salary. And, like you said, like if you have a family, obviously you have expenses, you have responsibilities. So it's hard. And, so many times, like during that journey, I was just like, forget this. Like with my experience, I can just go get a job, get like consistent income. Why am I trying to build this? Whereas we were paying salaries, people were getting money on time, but we as founders weren't taking salaries. So absolutely, I think that struggle for every founder as well. There are times where you just want to quit.
Who supported you? I mean, when you took the decision, was it?
I think my parents supported me at the time because they were like, look, even if it doesn't work, like you still have a roof under your head. But also my savings went into the business. So like even from my first venture, like it's not like I had a lot of money to like sort of go around. But yeah, like I think my parents were the biggest support, definitely.
So for me, I think explaining to my parents why my business is not making 40% profit in the first year is very tough. Because my father has always been used to businesses that make a good profit. Explaining that it takes money to acquire customers. You have to have a pipeline of customers for the first couple of years and then eventually get to a break even. I think explaining that has been a journey. But having said that, they see the kind of effort that I'm putting, being 24/7 into it, whether it's weekends, whether it's any holidays, right? So I think they do understand that it's a long-term play, right? If you make a money, you make a lot of money. If you don't, it's an experience. And I kind of think of my time as an entrepreneur as my MBA also, because I haven't done my MBA. So I feel like I'm actually earning so much more than I would have in a business school in the US or the UK.
In my case, for me, it was a tough decision, honestly. I was at that time working at IBM. And obviously, I had a daughter, I had a family. And we stay in a joint setup wherein most of the decisions and everything is taken care by us as a family. So it was a very hard decision for me. So what I did was that I first, while working, I started the business. I also have a marketplace. We are currently still running that marketplace for the curly hair community. So we have international and Indian brands. We were the first ones to bring in those international brands in India in 2018. Now we do see a lot of curly hair brands in India, but at that time there were none. And we were the first one to discover and let people understand, okay, this is your hair type and these are the products that you should use. So people were very happy. And I could see that 6 months I started doing this business while I was working, and then I could see that there is a lot of customer queries that are coming in, pouring in, also letting us know that we should get that brand or that brand. So that's when I decided that, okay, now it's very difficult for me to do both the things at one time. And I had to take a call, and I'm so glad I did. That now that this year we launched our own brand as well, which is Truth in Hair.
But did anybody try to stop you and say that it's a damn bad idea? No? Nobody stopped you?
Thankfully, no. Everybody was very supportive in my family, my husband, my in-laws, everybody. And I think all thanks to them that I've been able to be here today at this level. Because I understand it's very difficult for any woman, especially after having kids, to get into business and have all your focus on business. It's really hard for a mother.
I think we all are privileged enough that we are in a generation wherein people are actually supportive. When it comes to me, again, I come from a real estate background. Like, there was one point my father was like, "Tu yehi join kar raha hai." I was like, no, I think I want to do something else. And they supported me. They were like, "ठीक है, तुझे जो करना है, तू कर." That is not a problem at all. And that is, I think, the biggest plus for anybody and everybody. Like, when you have family support, I think anything and everything will work out.
It makes all the difference.
Yes. Because if anything goes down, they're still there. If everything is going up, they're always there. So.
I met an investor once. He told me the specific line. You're from an analytics background, you're good with tech, you're good with numbers, why are you selling chips? Right? So it was very hard for him to understand that end of the day, I'm building a digital business. My skills in tech and computer science would still be required for me to scale, right? As I go from X to 100X. Yeah, but he's one of the people I want to go back to, and once I build a huge brand and tell that eventually I made the right choice.